Sophia Hotung. I'm a writer and illustrator from Hong Kong, and this is my book, The Unlikely Hong Konger. I always feel like it's a bit of a jump scare when I pull it up. Whoops. I've made a video series. It's one video is one chapter of the book. There's a plot, there's a story, but at the end there is an appendix called Tidbits for Creative Compatriots. And in this video, I will be reading one of those tidbits. It's called Pricing Considerations. So just gonna get straight in. One of the most frequently asked questions that I get is, how should I price my art? It's one of those how long is a piece of string questions. So here are some considerations as you set your own prices. Consider contemporaries. The first thing I did when I started pricing my work was look at other artists' prices. I searched for emerging artists in Hong Kong and found their websites. I looked at the duration of their careers, their online shops, their prior exhibitions, and their media coverage. From there, I took their pricing as a benchmark for mine, accounting for the differences between myself and them. In other words, I charged less because I was not as established as them, yet. Once I started hitting milestones that they had hit, I could justify raising my prices. Consider your medium. I'm a digital artist. No one is shy to tell me that many galleries and collectors just won't shell out as much money for digital art as they would for other more manual media. Compare prices of art in your medium to gauge upper and lower bound prices, then adjust accordingly. Consider size. This one is self-explanatory, but the bigger the artwork, the higher it can be priced. Consider environment. People are more willing to buy art if they see it in person. There is just something about seeing a framed piece or a three-dimensional sculpture in all its physical glory that you can't get when you see it on a website. If you're struggling to sell online, your prices may not be the issue. It may be the context. If you can, present your work in person through a public display, private viewing, or open studio. Consider edition quantity. I print the Hong Konger in 2 limited edition sizes. The collector's print comes in a large edition of only 1. If you own that, you own the largest and only version of that Hong Konger. The gallery prints come in a small edition of 30. It's still limited edition, but it's not as much as the collector's print. Therefore, it is cheaper. Originals, or one-of-ones, are more expensive than prints due to their rarity. Consider costs. When pricing most things, not just art, a 20% profit margin in a business is a sign of strong financial health. So, if we're going to be quantitative about pricing, add up all your costs, including overheads like your web hosting subscription, taxes, or galleries cut, and then calculate what you would have to sell your work for to generate at least a 20% profit margin. Sorry if you didn't want to talk about maths, but that's a helpful, more concrete way of doing it. Our final chapter of the appendix is called What's in My Business Bag? And then that's it. That's really it. So I'll see you for the final video. Bye.